Not only is it a miss, revenue was light, and their guidance on COVID revenue, Jim, is below the street. They're blaming some supply constraints on international deliveries.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting when people get these press releases, and this one was buried. You read about the problems there pretty late in the game here. And what bothers me was is that they put all these other great things before they have the 2021 update about personal vaccines and stuff like that, and you're all excited, and then you get to the just bomb dropping here. But they did, some people can say, look, some of it's delayed to next year, but this has turned out to be a young company. David, Pfizer, not a young company. Merck, not a young company. They seem to know how to handle volume.
Is that what the issue is? Just how to handle the volume?
Yeah, I think so.
You do?
I think it's hard
so it's not as demand-based?
It's hard to be as predictive if you just...
Right.
Before we too hard on this guy, Bancel, let's remember what they did.
Incredible.
They were the first one to have a shot. It was the actual bottom of the stock market. The actual bottom that day. They said, we have had a trial with one person. Well, so now they're sending just a huge number of these. So I don't want to be too critical of those. But it does remind you that when you're investing with a young company, you have to accept the fact that maybe they could cut their forecast without reasoning that we would think, which is like, how could you not know? Supply chain, you think who has supply chain problems like them? Who knows what they have to produce? So anyway, I guess what I'm saying is let's look at them a little more kindly. But the stock has had such a run that people are looking for a reason to...
It has. Although the stock did, remember that week in which when we first got the very positive phase 3 results on molnupiravir and Merck stocks soared, Moderna began to sell off then as well.
That was the beginning.
Should point out, by the way, since we've been following it, or certainly closely, molnupiravir is called Lagavrio in the UK. Approved.
Well, I thought that was great.
Approved. So the first oral antiviral will be available in the UK within days. There it is. They said safe and effective 7 different times in their press release announcing it.
That's terrific news.
November 30th is when our own FDA.
By the way, Regeneron had good numbers and talked about their cocktail.
Yep.
I did think for the irony part here, so Moderna talks about when it's late. And then 3 paragraphs later, a share repurchase program of up to $1 billion. But the stock's falling more than the repurchase.
Yes, it is.
Get in there and buy.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.